How much do we know our vagina, ladies? And how much do you know our vagina, our lovely men? Too much sex of this incredible organ can change this organ in many ways. Yeah, remember, too much of everything is poisonous. Yeah, every machine needs service, and if you don't give it time to take it to the service, automatically you might have rustiness in it, and you need to give it time also to heal. So to our topic today, how much do too much sex affects our vagina, and how much is too much sex? Too much sex we mean by not giving time for your vagina to heal, or not to heal, to get back to its normal state. Remember, even if this organ is an elastic and adjustable organ, too much sex can affect it health wise. Yeah. By this, number one, it changes the size of the vagina due to too much sex. Too much sex changes the size of the vagina. The inner walls of the vagina, it changes in this way. It enlarges during sexual intercourse. We all know that. And the tissues of the clitoris becomes puffy and hard during sexual intercourse. This is what happens in every time you're having sex, in every time you're getting arousal. The clitoris become puffy and hard, and the vagina was expand. Now, how do this change when you have too much sex? That's one thing to note. There's one thing to note: the vagina bounces back to its normal state after having sex, because it's an elastic organ, and it works magically on its own. Yeah, to get back to its normal stable way. And though it takes a while to get back, it will eventually get back to its normal state. So if you have sex, too much sex, and too much without giving, and you don't give this organ time to heal, it changes its size by this way. Yeah, if you have sex again and again without giving it time, before it bounces back, that vagina walls remain at that state for some time. Temporarily, the size of the vagina will change. Yeah, because the walls enlarges, and you repeated the same thing without giving it time, so it didn't get time to get back to its normal state. So the vagina walls expand, and they don't get back to the normal state. That is one way. Even the doctor's advice, whenever you are having, you give birth through the vagina way, you give birth the natural way, the vagina way, you need time to heal, because of the injury, because of the tearing, maybe because of the vagina walls, how they were affected. They need time to get back to their tender state and their smooth way, because of those the passage of the baby. The doctor's advice is up to 6 months of healing, so that the vagina can get back to its normal state. So if you remember, if the same happened with sex, even if the penis is not as that big as a baby, you need to give it time to get back to its normal state before repeating the same. And too much, you know what we mean when it's too much. Yeah, too much, you don't mean that you have it in the morning and too much again in the night. No, too much is too much. In a day, you're giving it many times as having sex, and at night too, you're waiting for it. The second way we get a damage over our vagina because of too much sex is tearing of the vagina, which causes expansion due to buildup. Yeah, there's friction that causes vagina tear. Friction is caused by dryness while having sex, because if you didn't give it time to heal because you had sex another time, you're repeating the same. So whenever you're having sex, the body the body works with the brain. The vagina works with the brain to release those body secretion that send it from the to the vagina, so that the vagina can be wet whenever you're aroused and having sex in order for you to have smooth sex. So if the body didn't give it time for this secretion to be released, you repeated before the body was signaled, or the body responded to this arousal, then it will be dryness. Automatically, it will be dryness during sex. And this friction causes the tear. The tear causes buildup that need to heal. So automatically, the vagina tenderness inside the vagina walls and the vagina size is damaged because this build-up of healing, and because of the tear, automatically when you have a wound or something happen in your body, or when you're hurt, it gets that would give time to heal that tear. That's also the vagina. Once it gets built up and to heal, it takes time. That's causing that the tenderness will no longer be there until it gets back to its normal state. That's another way, the tear due to friction. Another way, another damage that is caused by too much sex is body secretion, vagina secretion. This vagina secretion affects the vagina in this way. During sex, one gets aroused. Yeah, that is one thing. And at this time, the blood vessels, which are supplying blood towards the genitals, toward the vagina, to make the vagina expand. Whenever there is blood flowing towards the vagina wants expand. Due to this body secretion, we have seen it helps in smooth sex. Also, the blood increases toward the genitals. So this body secretion, whenever it comes too much, when this body secretion goes to the vagina, it makes the walls expand. So if you repeat this again and again before giving it time to the vagina walls to get back, there will be damage of or the vagina will remain at this state of being expanded. Yeah, don't want to use the word loose. There is no loose vagina, by the way. I don't want to use that loose word. There is expansion of the vagina walls due to this too much secretion. Every time you arouse, there is secretion released, and it makes the vagina wall to expand. That is how too much secretion during arousal causes the vagina damage by expanding the walls of the vagina. And they remain as this state as long as you repeat this again and again. The body signal and responds to to produce this body secretion, that's causing the vagina to expand. So give it time to heal, give it time for this secretion to not to be released too much to make the vagina walls expand. Those are the ways that makes or affect or damages the vagina when you have too much sex. So this thing, this incredible organ we love, we need to give it time. You need to service. Every machine is needed to be given service. Yeah, give it time for and the best thing with this organ, with the vagina, the vagina services itself in its own natural way. Yeah, so give it time. Every machine needs service, and every incredible organ for it to perform incredibly, give it time for it to service, and have regular sex and not too much sex in order to perform that great moments you need with your partner and great pleasure you need to give it. This information you'll always get from me, from Liz Robert, in a better and juicy way. Keep on supporting and keep on tuned. I love you guys.